going to Ann. It's on the IT list, and this is $69.98. It is 5 easy payments of $14. I still don't hear anything. Free shipping and handling, and it is a thong. So here we go. 5 easy payments of $14, medium and wide. Medium is 5 through 13, wide is 5 through 12. Still not hearing anything. Maybe I'll get something. There we go. Now I hear. Yep. And it's an expiring price. Price goes up. Easy pay goes away at the end of the day because it's a day only. Okay. So of course all the mic problems happen on my favorite little flip flop because it's got sparkles. Thank you for being on Ann. Now if you come up to me, thanks for joining us. We're going to ship them directly to your home for free. The price goes up. The easy pay goes away at the end of the day. I'd love to just do like a quick style thing, and then I do have a question. So you have them on with a cute little blue. It's like a little chambray kind of blue, but what is that? A cotton or is that a jean?
It is. It's a cotton twill. No,
I thought it was a
cotton twill pant.
And
I'm excited for spring. So going that route.
And then you've got them on in the cream. Yes. I have them on in the champagne in this
gorgeous
beautiful shell beach pant that's coming up with Kim Gravel. That is the first look for you. Like, how fun is that at the resort? Hanging out at the country club, you know, on the beach, by the pool. This just says, I'm by the ocean. Over 800 of these have been snapped up, and then Ann has them on in that beautiful storm gray with a white kind of wide leg crop, super cute, doing that nautical white and blue look with that storm gray, which is super chic. And you've had a best friend since you were 6.
One since I was 6 and one since I was 11.
1, 6, 6, and 11. Did you do the math on that? How many years is that? I don't know.
Don't say Ann. You don't have to say Ann.
You don't have to say. Well, I said 47, and I had mine since I was 12. And Jacinth, your longest best friend since you were?
7th grade.
7th grade. So are you like 14? 12, 7. Okay. And then you've got them on in the cream with a beautiful little black dress. It's like perfect. That's super easy. Again, today only price. Take advantage of this. We're going to hand on over to Amy because we're going to show you what this means, because this might look like the regular thong that you get at the convenience store when you're on vacation and yours the little strap broke so you walk in. You know how the little shoes they hang on the hook and they're together?
Avoid that.
Right? Avoid that at all costs, because that little little bead is going to come out as well. You'll be able to feel every single kernel and crack in the sidewalk when you're walking. They're not long for this world. It's like buying fast fashion. It's basically throwing away money because you had to make do, right?
Exactly.
This has podiatrist designed and actually has an orthotic inside. That's the point of difference. There's an orthotic inside this super chic thong sandal.
Exactly, and this is how we started at QVC. We started bringing you sandals. We have one actually coming later up that was our first that really evolved. But this is showing you exactly why there was such a need for this type of footwear built in orthotics into a sandal, right? So this time we're going to give you a little side view. Now, Amy has a super high arch. You can actually see right under there the light and the space under that arch where she should be supported. So we really want to support her so that her arch is going to be fully contacted here so that she's got a place to rest her heel and all of the arch support. But anything flat, including that sandal, you saw her kind of roll in there or pronate there. This is 75% of Americans tend to do this. So whether your arch is high like Amy or it's flat, the support here is crucial. So I'm going to have her slide in here.
I'm just going to jump in for a second because the bottom line is if you wake up with achy ankles, achy knees, achy shins, achy back, it could simply
a good indicator.
Be you absolutely don't have the right footwear. It's as simple as that. Like, try new footwear. You know, if you've ever gone to physical therapy and you're like, your body has to be in its natural alignment. It's like physical therapy for your feet without doing anything.
Exactly, and it's adjusting from your feet up your entire body. So look at the difference from when Amy was on the floor. Now she has all of this arch support. So the heel is seated into that heel cup and she is completely supported throughout her arch. So super high arch, and it comes up and it meets every curve and contour, giving her full foot contact. This is a different world from that flat flip-flop where you're like trying to hold it on with your toes. You're trying to, like squeeze into it and feeling every little thing under the floor.
Oh, absolutely.
The arch support is second to none. And when you start to wear these, I've had so many of my friends who have gotten Vionics from me now through the years who are amazed at the difference when you start to walk in these. It's kind of
You're
you
like,
know,
I
it's total
actually
game
can do
changer.
10,000 steps. Let me just, I
In my
had to
sandals.
interject here. I'm so sorry. So here's the champagne, which basically is like the bubbles in a glass. By far the most popular.
Love it.
1,800 available at $14 to get it home. Shipping directly to you for free. Price goes away, Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day. You won't see a better value on this. If we show these later, if we show these tomorrow, if we show these next week, if we show these in the middle of April, in the middle of May, you're not going to get a better price. This here, in this moment, is the best price that you're going to see for 3 months, at least, if we even like decide to bring it back down at the end of the 3 months, or we even have any left. So I can guarantee you that, you know, we're not going to have this price tomorrow. We might have your size and color, but you won't be able to get it at this under $70 price tag. So here's champagne. We've had over 1,000 spoken for. Actually, now 1,200 of you have said, yep, I'm checking out of my cart. I'm making sure they're on my way. Shipping to you for free. If you want the black, though, that Amy has on, $225. And remember, medium and wide. So we have the array of sizes to fit everybody as well. And then Monica,
So
our
great.
expert, has it on in the cream, but that just looks like white diamonds,
Yes.
like literally white diamonds. $850 to go around. All my brides, calling all my brides,
Yes.
all of my bridesmaids, all of my folks who feel like their toes and their pedicure is like the best thing that they got going, right?
Absolutely.
They love
It's
to
the
do
favorite
different
time of year.
colors. Yes. And then we also have, we've got a Tide too, is really spectacular. So Jacinth right now is in the Tide 2 in this really great, it's got this kind of tortoise shell vibe that we're talking about. And I think, I don't know what we're calling that color. What are we calling that color? It's black tortoise.
Black tortoise. You were right on the money. You explained it exactly what it's called.
Okay.
That never happens.
It's fantastic. Black tortoise.
It's always called something weird. That was like,
exactly.
right
that
on
was.
the money.
I know, and it's because it reminds me of like my tortoise glasses. So
Yes.
here up again, $22.50, free shipping and handling. What we don't have in the studio is the bronze. That's why we showed you on .com. Okay, so let's talk about Jacinth and what it's doing to her foot as she's got her foot in there.
So, you know, you can even see from the inside of her foot, and we'll show you on Amy in just a moment, how it is cradling her foot. You know, that is the thing. I think if you take any flip-flop that's probably in your repertoire and in your summer things where we all kind of say, oh, I need a pair of flip-flops for the beach or the pool, when you put that foot in, it's usually completely flat on the floor. This is actually cradling her foot. It's that footbed that contours to your foot. So whether you have a flat foot or a higher arch, this is going to meet all the parts of your foot. And that's what we want to see, so that you are fully supported and it brings that alignment. It's the reason we get that APMA seal of approval.
To Amy.
Absolutely.
Yep, exactly. We'll
Scooch,
go to
sorry,
Amy
I
and show you
apologize.
exactly how it's going to work. Again, if you're just joining us, all these shoes are shipping for free. All of them, right? You have a thong in your closet already. It probably isn't one. If it's not bionic, it isn't one that has that APMA podiatrist designed bottom.
Exactly.
And why do we want that? I talk about age of possibility all the time, because if you're waking up with aches and pains in your feet, or you plan on standing on your feet all day, or even sitting all day, and you kind of get up and you're like, my ankle hurts, my knees hurt, my lower back hurts.
Could be a few reasons.
Maybe it's simply
Bad
change
footwear.
your shoes.
Right.
It's bad footwear.
Bad
so here's
footwear.
what good footwear looks like.
Absolutely. And
Okay.
you know, if you're like me, I live in a thong sandal from, you know, May to October.
Yeah.
And I have been the one caught with the middle here popping out and being unsupported, or having it so flat that you see this big gaping gap here where you can see the light right through Amy's foot. She has a super high arch, so there's zero supporting her here. Where I want her to be, if I manually assist her, would be to have that heel in a nice deep heel cup and having that arch supported. But instead, she's got no support. You see the moment that foot starts to roll in, it's because her arch support is, her arch is searching for support. So I'm just gonna slide her again into that footbed. And this is on that Tide unit that is so well known and loved. And this is the reason why, right? We get that heel cup. So now she's fully supported back here. She's got all of that arch support. It's meeting every point of her foot. It touches every single part of that foot. When you have full foot contact, your foot is no longer searching for purchase here. You're seated comfortably into it. It gets everything into proper alignment here. She's got her ankle stacked over the foot, and everything else follows, because we're carrying around the weight of our body on our feet.
On our
Rachel.
feet, right.
It's the ground up.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what we really need to remember.
And it all radiates upwards. So, you know, there is that saying, right? If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And in my mind, if mama's feet aren't happy, nobody's happy. Because mama is not nice. Like when my feet aren't happy, all of a sudden I'm impatient.
Right.
I have a short fuse. I'm like,
with
let
you.
me sit. And the other thing is that, you know what? I love a shoe that says keep on going, right? Like supports you in your day, because you don't want to have to sit out what everybody else is doing, the rest of the activities, because your feet hurt. And the truth is, when your feet hurt, you're like, I'm not about it. I'm sitting down. I'm done with my day.
Right, you give
I need
up.
to rest.
Right.
My whole body hurts. Why? Because it's been radiating up through your body. Your shins hurt, your knees hurt, your lower back hurts, all that stuff. If you've ever had that experience, you can just actually try a shoe that is like having an orthotic, and it actually is.
It is built in, right?
It is built in, and it's APMA designed and also APMA approved. So because you've got that, if you've ever tried to go buy an orthotic, and I have, because all of a sudden I decided at 56 I was going to take up running.
And Rachel, you're absolutely correct. You have that smooth underside, but it is that sandal that you can do so many things with. You can do it with your dresses, with your shorts, with your little pedal pushers.
That's right.
And look chic and
The
fabulous.
sport that we have is a today's special value, Kim Gravel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're doing
so cute with
the
that.
dresses, the maxis, the crops, the capris. I have these Bell Beach pants that are coming up with this shell design. You've got that celestial teal with white, and then I love that you're wearing the nautical blue combination. That celestial teal is crazy good looking. Again, this is kind of, a must-have silhouette in your shoe wardrobe. And when you're looking to kind of update that shoe wardrobe, what is it? Do you have a plastic thong in there? Do you have one with butterflies? I mean, who knows? But we always want one that's kind of sleek and chic, and that's exactly what this is. So over 500 of our QVC customers have already checked out. Make sure that you go to your cart and check out so that you get your size and color that you need. 4 easy payments of $22.50. You're getting this home for free to try. So what little dress are you wearing? What kind of garden party or lunch are you going to? What kind of outdoor event? We're going to baseball games that are going to happen. I'm going to say amusement parks for the 5,000th time, and I'm going to ask everybody's favorite ride. So Jacinth, favorite ride at amusement park?
The Spider-Man 3D ride in Disney.
Spider-Man 3D ride in Disney. I have no idea. I'm going to look it up.
It's a VR ride.
You have it's a what? It's a VR ride?
Yeah,
oh,
so
cool.
good.
You've got Daffodil on. In Daffodil, we have how many to go around, Sean? 435. And then Anne, favorite ride at amusement park?
I used to love the roller coasters.
Roller coasters. Anne says
can't do
roller
them
coasters.
anymore.
Me neither.
I kept my head.
I just turned into a punk. I can't do them either. I basically was like, and that dip looks too dippy to me. I can't do it. Celestial teal. How many do we have in celestial teal? 500 there. I have the tan on. I will say most popular in the tan. 1,300 to go around. I will say roller coaster, and then I might chicken out. But if not, the tilt-a-whirl. Do you remember, like the tilt-a-whirl, I think is the one that's kind of like the scrambler, but the tilt-a-whirl you spin around in those little kind of half things, and then it tilts. You want to come on over here?
I'm going to say Space Mountain. It's bending with you. It's moving with you. It's that shock-absorbing quality that you feel. It's something you can put on at the start of the day, and whether you're doing the theme parks or the parties, I can even see this dressed up as a party. You don't have to do a heel anymore. You can wear something that's sporty and chic to really take an outfit and bring it up to the next level.
That's a great question. Like, have you, after a certain age, stopped wearing heels?
Me.
I'm like, after a certain age, heels have just become sitting shoes. I don't walk in them anymore.
You walk into the restaurant, you
into
sit
the restaurant,
down,
I sit,
walk
cross
back
my
to the
legs,
car.
and go, that's a fierce pair of shoes, and they're going in the closet. So that's Daffodil on Jacinth. We love that. The Daffodil, again, that beautiful, vivid yellow, that's in a suede. The Celestial Teal on Anne is gorgeous in that suede that drinks in that color like nobody's
So
business.
beautiful.
And then I have the tan on. By far the most popular. That is, again, matching your handbags, your Dooney bag, or a crossbody, or whatever you have. It's like elegance, kind of understated elegance that you're getting. There's a black over here, too, so we want to make sure that you see that. And a tomato red, but P.S. and by the way, super limited. So this is our spring style event. Day 2, these would be